Yo, let's go fam, my name is Tommy and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about the Bitmap Emporium, which is basically the metaverse on Bitcoin, which is going to be huge and no one is really talking about, and you've got a great chance to be early and join the Bitmap Emporium. I'm going to tell you the best ways to get involved in it, what you can do to give yourself the best shot, because I see it like the Neo Tokoyo on the Ethereum train. So if you like this kind of content, then please like the video and just like the color of my hat, it'll turn grey. So everyone, the first thing you need to do is jump on X and follow at Limetless Source, and he is the CEO, the founder, the person behind it. He's got his Neo Tokoyo Citizen PFP and he's created the Bitmap Emporium. He's a Web3 whale and Bitmap OG. He's got a gated ordinals PFP drop, which is the Bitmap Emporium, and he's calling it the Bitmap Illuminati. Blink and you'll miss it, notice on, or not going to make it, and then join the waiting room, which is a link under his X bio. I'll leave all the links in the video below, but come and join this, join the Discord, follow him, and then you can literally try and cipher the codes, because literally as Neo Tokoyo did, he's copying what they did to get into their Discord, which is full of all the brightest minds that are building cool stuff like Alex Becker, Elio Trades, those two big influencers, but they've got all them connections. So Limetless is literally brought in a load of Neo Tokoyo people into the Discord, and it's a thriving place for bitmaps, for Bitcoin, for ordinals, for that whole space, which I believe will be the driving force of this bull market. So yeah, Bitmap Illuminati, residents will rule, not everyone will enter, codes are needed, they're present in the videos. So you can try and cipher the codes, or you can look at all his posts, and he posts a lot, and literally try and get some codes, which will give you access. Exactly as the Neo Tokoyo did. If you don't know what Neo Tokoyo did through Alex Becker and Elio Trades, the last bull market came out and look, it went up to like 67 Ethereum. As obviously there was a lot of sales to start with, but then people seen the value in it and hardly anyone was selling, and now this is throughout the bear market. But this isn't the sort of thing, obviously people will come into it to flip it. People are still selling them like $9,000, but literally like you don't want to be flipping it. You want to be part of this network, because your network is your net worth. So like $40,000 worth of sales. Like I did see there was a massive sale from JRMY, which was like 500,000. I can't find it now. So here, 125,000. I mean, I'll have to keep scrolling to find the JRMY one. He was super savvy and bought a lot of Bored Apes. And he made so much money. He's got like NFT galleries in Vegas and stuff. Oh, here, 31, 115. Well, you see what I mean? I can't actually find it because there's that many sales. But this has got the potential, and now they've migrated to this new contract and there's only 2 for sale. This is how much value people see in it. Look, 9 Ethereum and 14 Ethereum if you want to go and buy a Neo Tokoyo. So you have got this opportunity right now where you can potentially get in on the ground level and join this amazing community. I've been a member in this Discord since January, and now we've just recently on March the 31st these details have come out, and the supply for the ordinals NFTs will be 2,574. So the pre-sale price is 0.039 Bitcoin, which is around $275, and the mint price will be slightly more. And here is the details. So you want to come in and read the pillars of Emporium, and Bitmap Emporium will be a powerhouse of immense proportions. If Bitcoin is king and Bitmaps its kingdom, then the Bitmap Emporium is the digital organization that binds it all together. A new world is being born and residents will rule it. The Bitcoin ecosystem and its metaverse are here for the taking. Only the participants who are successful on the upload day will be able to enter and gain residency. Codes are needed. Emporium requires members who share its vision and dedication. And below are the pillars. I'm not going to read you all the pillars, but basically you've just got to be helpful, you've got to be on the ball, you've got to know what you're doing, and strength is in the community. Basically that's what it is, your network of people, all these like-minded individuals that you can learn from, share alpha with, and use all Limetless's connections through Neo Tokoyo to get in at, like, probably going to get whitelists on a lot of airdrops and everything. So this is what the potential is to get involved in it. Like, if this is what you want to do, and it's such a cheap mint, obviously it's very, very limited. It's super, super limited to that 2,574 or whatever it was. And then once you come in here, the waiting room is where you can chat away and say hi to everyone. But then here, acquire codes, submit codes. For me, I have literally got all the roles, so I'm good to go. And I've got a purple name, if I can find myself, here with my Natcat. Future resident, early believer, OG Cabal participant, guaranteed whitelist, which I just claimed today. There's a process to it. Like, you can't just come in and like fluke it, you know what I mean? I've been here since January the 18th, 2024, so the start of the year. And literally just interacting and talking to people. It was Brown French Frog who introduced it to me. Shout out to him. I'm sure he's an OG Cabal. He is an OG Cabal as well. So here's all the people that have actually ascended in the purple. But it's very slow. It's like 32 or something, or 35 every single day, and it's literally on a timing. So when you do get all your codes and everything through, you'll have 3 time slots per day, which are all at 4:25 Central, Pacific and Indian time. Literally, so it's a time slot for everyone. In my New Zealand time slot, it's like 4:25, 12:25 midday, and then 10:25 at night. But obviously you'll just convert it to your time, and then you'll get this Ascension portal, which is closed now. The next time slot it comes available, you can come in and potentially, you've got to be fast, close down all your browsers and everything, just have this, have your Magic Eden wallet ready to go, have Magic Eden ready to go, have your Xverse wallet loaded up with enough Bitcoin, like 0.05, and copy and paste your Taproot Bitcoin ordinals address, so you can just right click and paste it in, because you'll need to paste that in. Obviously you need to have a guaranteed whitelist, you need to have all these roles, because you'll have to connect your Discord as well. This is how it is at the moment. So here is like an infographic of it all. Step 1, securing the whitelist. Acquire the waiting room codes. 2, code conquest. And then you have to upload. So that is what basically the gamification of it is. And it's not for everyone. It is a lot of work involved to decipher the codes and stuff. But if we go back into the Discord, people are crazy for it. I mean, now it's the middle of New Zealand day. The chat's popping off, and it's like middle of the day New Zealand time for me, whereas most people will probably be asleep. But anyway, it's really, really busy. It's really, I've seen it progress from January to now, and it was one of my number one things I wanted to secure in April, coming up to the Bitcoin halving, was sorting out this Bitmap Emporium. So there is going to be one bitmap, which, if you didn't know what bitmaps are, they are literally, every time there is a block mined on Bitcoin, it creates one bitmap, and it is all these different blocks are the transactions. So every 10 minutes there's a new block mined, and all these little blocks are what they get added into the mempool, and then the blocks mined, and then that's it. It goes, that's history, that's mined on the blockchain, on the Bitcoin blockchain. Immutable data, can't be changed or anything, and you've got a bitmap. So there is 2,500 and whatever it was, 74 or whatever, I've forgotten. And that's because on the particular bitmap of Limetless that he's using, which is a rare sat, and it's got some special meanings behind it, there's 2,574 of these parcels. So you'll be assigned one parcel per ordinal that you hold. So think of it as like the land of like sandbox land, or whatever you want to look at it as. This is metaverse land. We still don't really know what's going to happen, and in the future, like, there can be games on it, there can be like e-commerce, advertising, loads of different things. Like, we haven't really like touched on the metaverse yet. There was a massive thing about it last bull market, and then Facebook stole a show with calling their company Meta, and it just went a bit downhill. And it's not really, there's not been defined, no one's been like, oh yeah, the metaverse is this, but it's coming, and it's a trillion dollar like industry, like they keep saying. And yeah, you can come and get one of your parcels in here on the Bitmap Emporium. This is Mscribe, if you want to go and check it out, and you can look at your bitmaps in 3D. So you see like the bigger transactions or whatever have got bigger block sizes, the little ones are smaller parcels. There is a lot to get your head around. I mean, but if you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. I mean, this video will hopefully age well. I believe it will age really, really well. That's why I want to throw it out there, because you've got that chance. This is alpha, to get in at the ground level of a project that, if it does what Tokoyo does, you're going to be so grateful to be involved in that community and holding one of these blue chip ordinals, PFPs, which I have no idea what the art's going to look like. That's the beauty of it. That's exciting for me. I don't know what the art could be like, really, really bad. It could be really, really good. Who knows? But anyway, this isn't about the art. It's not about the PFP. This is about being part of the Bitmap Emporium, which is a community, which is a network of people that all come together, build cool shit, and smash life. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you like me enough to subscribe to this video, that's absolutely amazing. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.